Hey now, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Scotty P here with another message for you today from Scotty P Inspiration. And as always, I want to just jump right into it. So today, what I'm going to be talking about specifically is how to not take things so personally in our lives. And I know that's something that every single one of us deals with. You know, think about it. You're going throughout your day. Maybe someone you love is saying some things that you take the wrong way. Or maybe somebody you're just walking down the street by looks at you the wrong way. And our natural human instinct is to be like, what's wrong with me? Did I do something wrong? Did they hate me? Did I not like me? What's wrong with me? What am I doing? Right? Well, today what I want to talk about is how to move forward past that and just get ourselves in the right mindset so that we don't take every single thing so incredibly personally and we don't view everything as an attack. As you go throughout this day today, there's going to be 50, 100, maybe 200 opportunities for you to take different events and different circumstances that happen in your day personally. And that's a choice though. You know, for instance, maybe you're just walking down the street and you just look at someone the wrong way and they call you a name. You have a choice at that moment to take it personally, to think, I guess I really am that. I guess I really don't matter. I guess I really am nothing. Or we could choose to not take that personally and look at it through a different lens, saying, hey, you know what? That person obviously has some things going on in their life. That person obviously has a lot of pain on the inside and they're trying to inflict it on me in a way to make themselves feel better. Now, I know that's a lot to go through your mind within 2 or 3 seconds when something like that happens. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that we have that choice. And it may take us 10 minutes to kind of get through that mindset, or it might take us 10 seconds, depending upon where you're at in your life. Either way, that's okay, but we have a choice. And that's something that we have to remind ourselves of, because otherwise our unconscious mind is gonna take everything that happens to us, both good and bad, and decipher it as they like me or they don't, when simply that's not always the case. Now, I want to speak to somebody right now who's feeling dejected. Somebody who's been taking so many things so personally for so many years that they feel like they absolutely know what every single person thinks of them as they walk by them on the street. I want to talk to that person who feels completely empty on the inside because of the perceived opinions that they've made up in their head about what others are thinking about them. I want to talk to you. And I want to let you know that you don't have to carry around that burden anymore. That's a big burden to walk and carry around and hold on to, thinking that you know what everyone thinks about you, thinking that everybody is against you, taking everything personally. That is so much to carry. But I want to let you know that you don't have to do that anymore. And I'll tell you exactly why you don't have to carry that around anymore. Because it's not true. Because every time you take things personally, every wrong that everyone's ever said to you, anytime people have been mean to you, that's a reflection of their own insecurity and of their own unhappiness. And they're just projecting it onto you. But it's not you. Remember that. Remember that everything that happens is not because you're wrong or you're not right or you can't do this or you can't do that. That's not always the case. And we have to remember that. And when we know this, we can take that weight off of our shoulders thinking there's all this stuff wrong with us. And remember that everybody's got their own things they're dealing with. And sometimes people deal with those things by being mean to others or taking it out on others. And remember that. So don't take it out on yourself, but rather take a second and say, okay, whew. That person probably has a lot going on in their life. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's not a problem with me. And I know that I'm not gonna allow this to define who I am. So we've just gotta start being kind to ourselves. We gotta stop thinking everyone has an issue with us and remember that we all have issues with ourselves. And how we handle that is different for each and every one of us. And look, we all have things that we have to work on about ourselves and we'll do it in our time. But what we don't need to do is add that extra burden onto us from what other people might think or what other people might say. That we don't need to do. That is unnecessary. And when we get rid of that burden or don't allow it in at all, we're gonna be able to work on the areas in our lives that we need to in a proper way. And we're gonna be able to see some of that happiness. We're gonna be able to find some peace and some joy with who we are when we look in the mirror. And man, that is just a beautiful thing. So I want to thank you all so much for checking out my video today. I hope it could inspire you in some type of way. Again, you can check me out on all my social media, on my website, www.scottypinspiration.com. Hit me up. You can book me to speak. You can have me do different talks, all different types of services. You can see it on the website. Appreciate it, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one. Thank you so much.